The James Cooley Show. It's Your Life can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show. It's Your Life every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
Yeah! Dr. James J.C. Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life. Yeah!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's Your Life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley. I'm Michelle Cooley, and we have a very special show today. Dr. James J.C. Cooley, well, he's still Dr. James J.C. Cooley, but he's much more. And again, here's our guest co-host, Dr. Renee Toppin. How are you, Renee?
I am awesome. It is good to be back, and it is good to have you and His Royal Highness, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, back. So welcome back.
Yeah. And we have Dr. Randy Smith, who just recently experienced this amazing event with Dr. James J.C. Cooley. Welcome, Dr. Smith. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you doing, Dr. Cooley and Dr. Renee?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Audience, It's Your Life with James J.C. Cooley. It is on over 84 live streaming platforms, including E360 TV, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and so much more. And if you want to join the show today, just comment and you be part of the show. Please send in your questions. Please put in your comments, and we will address them. So the title of today's show is called Enstoolment, The Rise of a King. So let's talk about discussing the enstoolment process of the development king, spiritual and ancestral significance, rituals, oaths, and seclusion, public celebration and cultural display, and so much more. So again, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, he has experienced, something that doesn't happen to everybody. And he's going to talk about it, and we're going to ask him some questions. So let me kind of give you a summary about who he is, audience, if you don't know. And this is I'm just paraphrasing it. He has a doctorate of philosophy in Christian leadership and business from Meridian Christian University. He's an honorary doctorate degree of advanced studies in psychology from Azteca University. He's the first recipient of the Watati Academy's Lifetime Achievement, achieving the Impossible Award in 2024. He has a doctorate degree from the International University of Entrepreneurology, and he is so much more. He's an entrepreneur. He is the founder and president of the J.C. Cooley Foundation and the host of It's Your Life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley. And what do you want to do, Dr. Randy? Do you want to just show a clip of the video, or do you want to bring the guest in first?
Why don't we show?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll bring the guests in first. Well, he's going to tell us what his new title is and what his name is. Please, I know him as James, but let him tell you who he is now. Welcome back to the show, Dr. James J.C. Cooley.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, you've experienced something amazing in Ghana, and we want you to tell the audience what is your title, what is your role, what is your name. Speak.
Wow.
Yes.
You're a little feisty today, ain't you?
Yes.
Your Highness, Billy Curtsy.
My name, my true name is Abakuma Henny, Anafa K2 the second. And what that is I'm the ambassador of many places in Central Africa, and I'm also the king, development king of our kingdom, which is it's you might want to say it's a small kingdom, but it's not. It's Agona Kasa Chrome. It's located in West Africa, and our kingdom is probably 60,000 to 80,000 folks in the kingdom. Yeah, so that's what our kingdom is all about right now. We're going to talk about it. I know Dr. Renee is going to be asking a whole lot of questions, and let's turn it over to her.
Well, welcome back, Your Highness. We are so happy to have you. I am honored to know someone that has received this honor. I can say I don't know anyone else. I've never met a king personally before, right? And never have known anyone who received an honor like this bestowed upon them. And this is Black History Month, so the timing is perfect. Let's work on these pronunciations. Let's get hooked on phonics. We want everybody to know how to pronounce your name. A lot of us are going to meet you in May when we come to Dallas. And so tell us what each portion of your name means, if you don't mind. The beginning of your name, what Nana means, how we are to address you. We really want to know that.
Okay. The beginning of my name is, of course, taking out the ambassador portion. Ambassador, that's a whole different thing. But it's His Royal Highness, Abakuma Henny, Nana, K2, the second.
Abakuma Henny, what does that mean? Something is that part of the title, or is that actually part of your name?
Abakuma Henny means the ambassador.
Okay.
Ambassador. Not only am I the king, but I'm also the ambassador of several kingdoms.
Okay.
I represent their kingdom in the United States. I'm their voice, and many of them will be coming over real soon. So Nana means chief or king, or a very special leader in the kingdom. So pretty much, if you are a king, they would call you Nana. What they call me among my peers is Nana K2.
Okay.
So K2 is, you're given that name based on your birthday and based on the day that you were born. That I'm talking about the day of the week. So each one of these meaning has a significant amount of respect toward who the king is, or the queen. The queen is also considered Nana.
That is so awesome, and that is so incredibly powerful. My next question, and then I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Randy. My next question is, what role does the golden stool play in symbolizing unity and authority? And I saw in the video you were saying we are one, and you had them all saying we are one and we are unified. And we know it's called an enstoolment, but I think that a lot of people don't know the significance of that term. With the STOOL, there is an actual stool. Can you tell us what the stool means?
Absolutely. The stoolment and the significance of the stool is every king or queen will have a stool whenever you come back to the kingdom. Whenever that's your permanent, that's your throne among your peers and other kings. So you will have your own separate stool, and enstoolment is being placed in that position for stool. And so it's kind of like a royal seat.
Okay.
And the higher up as you are in the kingdom or among other kings, that's a pecking order of where you're gonna be sitting. So, and Stu, everyone that is royal or goes through the royal process, they have to go through the enstoolment process. And this everything is legit because it's paperwork, it's your appointments and all of that. When you point it on your stool, that would be your place whenever you come to sit in the stool room.
That is awesome. Is it kept in the palace in a special place? Are other people forbidden to sit on your stool? Is it just for you? How does that work?
You know, it's kept in the palace, along with I think we have about 12. There might be 13 now, but it's kept in the palace. Are people forbidden to sit on it? Only if you give them permission. you just can't just go in there and just sit on the stool. Yeah, so that was a very, very good question that you just asked.
Okay. Do you sit on the stool during meetings? Is it just symbolic, or is it actually used in meetings? And whenever you call a meeting, do you sit on the stool, or is it just you're not ever going to sit on it again? Or is it used?
No. You sit on it through meetings, through ceremonies, everything. That's your seat. That's your stool. And so yes, you're gonna sit on it many times. And again, I was authorized by the paramount king to sit right beside him. That's a big deal. I'm talking about that's a huge deal. You know, but and it doesn't happen that often. You know, just like what I just went through, this enstoolment, it doesn't. That's probably 100 years or something that happens.
Absolutely. When you told me about it, I did some research, and it is extremely rare for somebody from the United States to get this honor, because I knew you couldn't tell me everything. So I wanted to know. And I started to dig deep, and I'm like, this is like being chosen out of 1.6 million people to get an honor that people don't normally get. It's not like, hey, you want to be a king, you know? And so we are extremely honored to know you. And we're going to ask some more questions after the break. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Randy, but I have a lot more questions after the break.
All right.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
welcome Dr. Renee Toppin, founder of Black Women Who Want More. Women across the globe who are a part of Black Women Who Want More are proud fans of It's Your Life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley. We are also passionate supporters of the J.C. Cooley Foundation Options and Opportunities, the Choice Program. We are whole women committed to experiencing more in life by first becoming more within ourselves. Are you ready to activate your purpose, fully healed, whole, and divinely aligned with your God-given assignment? At Black Women Who Want More Online Christian Academy, you will receive the tools to activate your voice, elevate your confidence, and eliminate doubt. Be more, do more, have more with Black Women Who Want More. Because as Dr. James J.C. Cooley reminds us, it's your life. We invite you to join us on this transformative journey at bwwmacademy.com.
Oh, it's your life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley. That's right. It's Dr. James J.C. Cooley. It's your life show. Yeah. Dr. James J.C. Cooley.
Well, welcome back to It's Your Life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley, also known as His Royal Highness the King Anafukitu of the Kwasa Chrome. Am I saying it right yet? Kingdom. We are so happy to have you back, and we are so honored to know you, and we are so excited about hearing all about your experience. Tell us, and it's so good to see you in your regalia. So when you asked me to interview you, I said, no, not unless you wear your regalia. So I'm so happy to see you in your regalia. Can you tell us the significance of each part of your regalia, the crown and this piece that you're wearing over on your left shoulder? Can you tell us the significance of the colors and everything that you're wearing? And I believe do you have a bracelet on your wrist? Okay, we can't see everything. Yes, I thought you did. Can you tell us the significance of everything that you're wearing?
Okay, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my main king over there, Nana Otu. He's watching the show, several kings watching the show. But I want to give him a shout out that he has helped me out tremendously, not just with the transformation, but he is my teacher to make sure that I understand the custom. I don't know it fully, but I can tell you what I do know is that the crown, of course, you already know that represents the kingdom, represent you as a king. The gold, pretty much a gold wristband, gold arm, and gold strap. That shows royalty that you are now, royal blood. And the bracelets, and the necklace, I didn't wear all that, but the bracelets is just a symbolization of which part of the country or continent in Africa that is. The garments, which is some of the finest garments in the world in Ghana. These colors shows Ghana, all about Ghana, the different things associated with the country and the kingdom. So it's so much more that I don't know that I'm learning, but it's a big deal. It's a real big deal.
It absolutely is. And for people who may think it's just, it's just ceremonial and it doesn't have any real significance, I want you to explain the difference between being a development king and a traditional king. What does it mean to be a development king? And I also want you to explain, if you would please, the ceremony, because I know the ceremony was very detailed. Was the ceremony all public or were parts of it private? But first, tell us what it means to be a development king, and then tell us a little bit about the ceremony.
Okay, development king means my job as the king, development king, is to do all I can to better enhance uh, the kingdom, identify certain things that that really need to be done to help the people. My primary focus is our youth and our young adults there, but also to continue to develop the kingdom. Um, so uh, I'm the only development king in the kingdom, and so the significance of what we are I can say trying to do right now, is is bring resources to the kingdom to help better the the kingdom, the people of the kingdom, and whether that's uh, going over doing medical, talking, educating in any type of way. The development king is responsible for trying to get folks to come over and see our kingdom and see how the folks in our kingdom live, and to do all we can to uh, bring a better way for them to live.
Absolutely. And I can't think of a better person for the job than you, based on everything you're already doing in the United States for the youth with the JC Cooley, James JC Cooley Foundation, the Choice Program, Options and Opportunities, and to have your efforts go international is truly, truly a blessing. And I have a question about that further along in the show about your 12-month goal for the kingdom that you now rule. What is your 12-month goal, and how can your viewers be a part of that? Because we definitely want to be a part of that. But part two of the original question is the ceremony. Was the ceremony all public, or were there parts of it that were private? And tell us what the significance was of you being secluded for a time.
Yes, ceremony is public to the whole kingdom, and in other kingdoms were invited and showed up. So it was completely public. The ceremony that initial ceremony, in order before you even get to the enstoolment ceremony, you have to go through the ritual. I mean, every king or queen have to go through the ritual where you really don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you what happened to me. Uh, I knew that something was going to happen because I did accept the first coronation. So I was walking with my team and everybody walking up in our kingdom. I saw this big parade going on or something like that. I said, wow, there's a lot of people. I told my camera team, film this. They looked at me, started laughing, right? But they filmed. Then I got about another 100 yards. That crowd surrounded me. They came and put stuff all on me, put weeds and the king, one of the I won't call them witch doctors or nothing like that, but cleared the spirits away. And I'm like, wow. And then is one guy, weighed about 50 pounds less than me, put me on his shoulders and carried me a mile.
Wow. And you weren't expecting. You weren't expecting. They didn't tell you. Oh,
no.
Surprise.
I knew something was going to happen, but I did not know that was for me. So the first part, everything is public. And it's a lot of dancing, it's a lot of singing, there's a lot of everything that goes into that. And so I was caught unexpected, but I enjoyed every minute once I relaxed. Because this guy weighed about 170 pounds and I'm weighing 220. And I'm on his shoulders and he carried me for almost a mile.
Wow. Wow. Now, were you also carried on the stool or just on his shoulders? I thought I saw you being carried on the stool as well.
No, just on his shoulders.
Okay.
And getting to the stoolment is the second portion of it.
Okay.
Where I can tell you that once, right before the ceremony, they have what they call a float. A float meaning I was thinking a float was, you're gonna ride on a no. You walk 3 miles out, everybody, the whole thousands people walk 3 miles out, singing, dancing, doing a lot of great things. I'm just having a party. And then guess what? When you get 3 miles out, you have to turn around and walk 3 miles back.
Well, that's a good thing you work out every day, Dr. Cooley. It's a good thing.
I'm talking about the whole village. The whole village was doing that, and it was. And Randy, where's Randy at? Randy was filming this riding on a motorcycle. Randy was on the motorcycle doing all of this, but it was amazing. It was amazing.
It sounds absolutely amazing. And at this time, we want to see some more footage. So we're going to go to commercial break, and we're going to come back and find out what your goals are for your kingdom. We want to hear more about the ceremony. We want to hear more about the upcoming coronation for your queen, Dr. Michelle Cooley. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes.
together. We stand together. Unity. Yes, we can. 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 Yes, we can.
Noah Dingley here, producer of The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Cooley on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, welcome back to It's Your Life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley, now formerly known as His Royal Highness and the First King. We're so excited to be talking about his new role as Development King of the Kwasa, right? The Kwasachrome Kingdom. So I'm so excited about saying that right.
You said it right.
Agona.
Agona.
Kwasachrome.
Kingdom. Kwasachrome. I've got to take the class. And speaking of class, how much Swahili have you learned, Your Highness? How much Swahili have you learned? Teach us how to say hello. I know you know hello.
You know what? I'm not even going to try to fake it. They taught me a little bit of Swahili just by introducing this, saying hello, good evening, all that type of stuff. But I am forced to go and buy the language and learn. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do is start learning the language, because you have to love the language. You have to learn the language in order to effectively communicate.
Renee, we learned awesome today, which means peace.
Listen, I'm stuck on the name of the kingdom. I'll get there. Let me say the kingdom right and the king's name right first, and then we'll get to peace and love and joy and harmony. Dr. Cooley, there are people in the listening audience that really want to know this. What criteria do queen mothers and king makers use to determine the most suitable candidates from the royal family? How were you chosen, basically, and approved by the Nana king and queens of the village?
I was chosen by character because I've been dealing with roar for the last 4 years, and many roars graduated under me from Viridian Christian University and also TIUA. As you know, it's chancellor. I'm still the chancellor for Viridian Christian University, but you get out there, they pay attention to you. They look you up. They know your character. They understand that you can be a benefit to their kingdom. And fortunately, it was a lot of kingdoms wanted me to be in this position. But I'm glad my king, King Nana, Abigail, is the absolutely great king. Not only is he my king, but he is my friend. And he saw something in me that he said that would help benefit his kingdom. But I think it's based on your communications. It's based on what I call the 4 C's: create, collaborate, commit with confidence.
There you go.
And so all of those things lead to the big C called character.
Yes.
And so you have to have leadership ability, and you have to want to. A lot of times I tell people, you can't do unless you want to. If you want to, and in my case, I want to do all I can to bring peace and harmony and love, and not just to our kingdom, but to the world. But to our kingdom, that's my number one priority, other than God and my wife. And making sure that we set out on a mission, identify goals, and that we accomplish these goals. And so all of those things are so important to identify a king. American, it just doesn't happen. I'm talking about in African kingdom. Doesn't happen that much that they will choose an American guy in Enstoolment, because you instantly become royal. I mean, you got the power and anointing, just like Randy will be anointed as my hand soon, sooner than he expects.
Are you the prince? Dr. Randy, are you going to be the crown prince? Is that going to be your title when you become a hand?
He will be sir.
Sir?
Sir or Lord.
Sir, okay. Oh, like Bridgerton, Lord Smith, Lord Smythe. Okay.
And that's a title that the king will bestow on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my first official duties as once we get everything situated is to anoint him.
That is so amazing. And you wait till I see Lord and Lady Dawn Smythe in Dallas. I'm going to curtsy. You tell Lady Dawn I look forward to tea. So we are really, really excited. What qualities distinguish a development king? And I already asked you that. How are disputes over succession resolved within the royal family? Now, you come along from America and you're just a king, and then somebody's son, you know what I mean? How are disputes resolved about succession? And was there any pushback about you being named king from those who may be more traditionalist?
Well, the way my king presented this to, I think it was 29 other kings. It was a 29-0 vote. No pushback whatsoever. If everybody has an opportunity to speak their mind, their words. But we went over there. We did great things. I'm not talking about just this trip right here, but I'm talking about the last time that I was there. And I had an opportunity to meet all of them in other kingdoms as well. And they get a chance to know you. You don't know that they evaluate you. I mean, they evaluate you top to bottom, everything that you do. And so disputes, when I was told that there was no dispute, there was a unanimous decision to appoint me initially as the ambassador. And I was just thinking that's all it's going to be, an ambassador. So 2 days later, they had a meeting again. This time they said king. I don't know, but there is disputes in the kingdom among kings, among others. There will always be how is that resolved? Through communication, through giving a little, taking a little. I mean, through understanding the value that others have and the value that you have. So it's always going to be disputes. One of the things that among kings, when we dispute, we have an opportunity. We have a paramount king that's over everybody in our kingdom, like over everybody. We joke and say, "I'm gonna tell the paramount king now. He gonna find you." Nobody wants to get beat up by the paramount king. So it's unique. I'm still learning the game. There's a lot that I got to learn. It's a lot that I want to do, and it's an amazing journey so far.
James, a question. You know all about leadership. Within the United States. You've taken leadership courses. You are a leader through your military career, through your corporate career, and your retirement career. So you have amazing leadership skills. How hard or can it be? Is it challenging to I guess use your current leadership skills in a new environment, in a new culture, because the way we do things may not be the way other countries do things. So we have to kind of review and just take a step back and see how their leadership skills are. Can you kind of go into that?
Well, you are who you are, but understanding the culture of another
Yes.
country. I mean, it's certain things we do from a leadership perspective that they don't do. And so it's kind of like coaching, like what Dr. Renee do. You have to coach them. I mean, I look at it like this. I call it the CCU. I'm hitting you up on this one, Renee. The CCU. That's a method that I use in leadership, that I always have used in leadership. Sometimes when you're having disagreements and you trying to adjust to something, sometimes a person just want to come in and talk to you, get it all out, and you know, once they get it all out, they turn around and walk out the door. That's called you. In that case, you the chaplain. You know, you listen to what they didn't want no feedback back from you, but they allowed you to you know listen to what they had to say or whatever their complaints are. The second C, sometimes a person come in. I'm from leadership, whether it's kingdom, whether it's corporate, whether it's military, and you see things in them. They might be stuck on something, not and don't know how to figure it out. That's why you say, have you thought about doing it this way? Did you look at this other option? Did you do that? Uh, that's coaching. That's coaching. You have to coach them. Third option in the CCU is sometimes people, I'm talking about regardless of what business it is, you're the leader, you're the boss. They come in, they upset, they're screaming, and I'm gonna do this, and you're like, you're out. You're the umpire. You have to break it down to them from a leadership perspective. That there are going to be disagreements, there are going to be challenges, there are going to be certain things, but through my method, the CCU, you're able to not really get angry at any of those things, and you don't hold a grudge, mad, because one of your people came in and talked to you and told you how to feel. You have to let that go. So that's my way. Always have been my way of dealing with things. Try to take the emotions out. Sometimes we can't do it, but sometimes I can't take the emotions out. I mean, we are human, but that's how I deal, and that's how I teach leadership, and that's my character.
How are disputes resolved in the kingdom? Is there a court system, or do the subjects take their disputes to one of the kings?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. The paramount king and the king himself, must resolve disputes in their way possible. So we all report to the king, my king, and the king, and my king has to report to the paramount king. But my king is going to try to resolve all problems under his leadership to the best of his ability. And I don't know about anybody else, but if I got a problem, I write it out. I write a letter. And I submit it so there won't be any doubts on how I might be feeling, other than taking the emotions out, and submitting that to the power. So,
Absolutely. You have a lot of listeners, and we absolutely, all of your listeners, I'm sure, we want to support your goals as it relates to your kingdom. What are your 12-month goals for your kingdom, and what is the most urgent need that you'd like to see filled, and how can we help?
okay. My vision is right now it's a lack of knowledge, because they really need books, children books, educational stuff, support. They need a learning center. They need computers. They need people that genuinely cares. We need people to sponsor some of our kids through the J.C. Cooley Foundation so that we will have the resources to help resolve some of these issues as far as the buildings and the resource center, learning centers, what I call it. And yeah, so the first thing I would like to do is help them build a library. I'm talking about with books and stuff like that. And what we do is we take clothes and we take toys. I took a Starlink system so the kingdom will have internet and all of that because it's lacking all of those things. In-kind donations, however that might be, is to, first of all, teach them how to learn through mentorship, through showing up, through missions, just like that would be a great journey, as I mentioned to you, Dr. Renee, for Black women who want more to come over and see how it is, and medical supplies, whatever. But primarily learning center, having the right building, having the right resources to be able to employ some teachers over there, or us from the United States go over there a week or so at a time and teach, however that is. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but we need resources, as much resources as we can. We need clothes, we need toys, we need wisdom, and knowledge to be able to share that they are important. We're gonna take a station break.
Yes, we do. We are past time for a station break. This is so interesting. We are here with His Royal Highness Aniful Kitu, and we will be right back after a few words from our sponsors. Don't you go anywhere. We want you to find out how you can support the new king and his goals for the kingdom.
The Speaker, Leader, Author Boss program is the #1 certification program for women of color. Speak confidently, write effectively, lead passionately, and earn consistently. This program offers you community and opportunity. It's not just a course, it's a calling. Step into your purpose with Black women who want more. Finishing this course is just the beginning. Opportunities and open doors are available upon completion. Don't wait. Sign up now and start to walk in your purpose and elevate your life to the next level.
Well, welcome back to It's Your Life with Dr. James J.C. Cooley, now formally known as His Royal Highness Anafukitu of the Agona Kwasakron Kingdom. And we want to shout out and give honor. Yes, we want to shout out, give honor to all of the kings and the queens that are watching from the kingdom, to the paramount king. We look forward to meeting you, and to all the other royal family that is watching and supporting our friend and our partner, and now our king here in the United States, King Anafukitu. And we thank you so much for welcoming him with open arms. And we want you all to know, all the kings and queens of the kingdom, that we here in the United States, Black women who want more, are here to support you and to help you develop the kingdom. King Anafukitu, let us know, and everybody who's listening know, how we can get in touch with you, how we can support you if we want to give a donation to the J.C. Cooley Foundation, if we want to send clothes, if we want to send toys, if we want to donate books. Tell us right now, and it's like the last 5 minutes of the show, how we can do that starting today. Listen, if you're listening on any one of the 80 plus platforms and you want to have global impact, you are now watching a show of a king, right? Of a king, and you can have direct access to a kingdom, know where your donations are going, know where those funds are going, know exactly what is happening by tuning into this show. This is your opportunity to make a difference with a man who is truly born to make a difference. So go ahead and type in the comment section what you'd like to donate, how you'd like to help, how you'd like to be a part of this, and we're going to let you know how you can do that. Dr. Cooley, Your Highness.
Randy, Dr. Smith, it's so many people on the comments. Can you put those? It's so many that can you just start showing them, putting them up in the comments section? You know, but to answer your question, Doctor, Renee, there, CooleyFoundation.org, on the J.C. Cooley Foundation. You go to that. It's PayPal for if you want to donate and sponsor, and money, however that is. Far as clothes, far as books, far as all of those things, we can collect those things and have them shipped over to our kingdom. I don't know exactly how that's going to work out right now. We got Prince Francis, who is our hand there, and my hand there for the kingdom. It's going to identify ways that in-kind donations, books, toys, clothes, et cetera, that how we can get it there. Ship it there or put it on the boat, however that is. But it requires funding to be able to do that. So that's the biggest thing, sponsorships and funding is what we are out to do right now. And one of the ways you can do that is I'm going to identify at least 100, maybe 200 or 300 kids by sponsoring one of those kids through the J.C. Cooley Foundation. That will allow us to raise funds and also sponsor one of the kids. And by doing so, everything will be legit because we're going to have a team that's going to manage the funding. That's not going to be done by me. It's going to manage it so everybody would know that this is going directly for this. And I think you had mentioned something, Dr. Renee, that you might have some people that might be willing to help.
Oh, absolutely. We are so excited. We have our financial expert here, our wealth doctor, Dr. Nicole Lucky. And so Dr. Nicole Lucky is one that I have nominated to help with the funding of the kingdom. And of course, Dr. Cassandra Burrell, who also has a master's degree in finance. So we have a team that is fully equipped. And guess what? We also just got an attorney on our team. So she was my dad's attorney. I remember the board was asking about an attorney. We have Judge Paula Patrick just joined our team. So Black women who want more, you know, we are in full partnership with the Agona Quasichrome Kingdom, all the kings, all the queens, and we have your back, and we are ready to what? Collaborate, create, commit with confidence.
It's create, collaborate, commit.
Create, collaborate. You know, I'm going to say it wrong 5 times and then I'm going to say it right. So,
you know, I tell you, we're out of time right now, but Dr. Renee, you guys gonna be seeing her a lot, especially when she's gonna be filling in. That's my girl right there. So you guys gonna be seeing her a lot. Dr. Randy, you guys gonna be seeing him a lot. Of course, my beautiful bride Michelle, gonna be seeing her a lot. And the women, Black women who want more, you're gonna be seeing them a lot. You know, so we're gonna get them over in Ghana, and we're gonna do some great things over there. And so I tell you what, I want to thank you, Dr. Renee, for hosting this show right here. It was tremendous, and for the last 2 weeks, it's been tremendous. You hosting this show. I saw you grow up on television every day. I'd like to thank Dr. Michelle Cooley for putting together another fantastic show. I'd like to thank my partner in crime, Dr. Randy Smith, goes everywhere I go. You know, and most importantly, I'd like to thank our viewers and listeners for tuning into the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. Always, always dream big, think big, and be big at everything you do. Yes, we can.